we were talking about David giving me the money, you giving me the car, and they played the clips of me crying. And my mom texted me and she goes, she said, I'm laughing because you crying over the money in the Jeep was the same as when you cried when me and Daddy took you to the dollar store and said you could pick out anything you want.
Oh, you cried at that?
I don't remember. I guess I was little.
Funny.
She said I hysterically cried.
That's exciting. That's big news when you're a kid.
Dollar store, get whatever you want.
When you go to a store, you see a lot of things.
Yeah,
that's really exciting that you get to pick whatever
especially
you want.
I feel like if I did remember it, that was definitely the only time they let me do that. So it was probably even more emotional because it sounded crazy.
Yeah.
Like we would walk into a store, like grocery store, couldn't grab anything off the shelves.
Yeah.
Like you're not allowed to.
Imagine you're able to grab anything from a grocery store as a kid.
Remember trying to
You would look
sneak
like
it?
me as a child.
Yeah.
Remember trying to sneak it into the cart?
Oh.
My mom would know
They caught that
immediately.
shit.
She wouldn't even say anything. She would put it back without me looking. And I'd
Oh,
get there and
that's
I'd be like,
funny.
I made it. She didn't say anything.
and
and
it's not in the
gone.
bag.
The worst is when you see it in the cart and it makes it onto the conveyor belt. And
She's
you're
like, oh, we're not taking this.
What made us
No,
think
we're
that
good.
we would get away with that?
Because
we
some
thought we were
kids did.
slick.
Some kids
sneaky
did.
little kids.
Sometimes I had anxiety and I couldn't make up my mind what I wanted. Like they'd be like, you can
When you're
get something,
sneaking?
you can get something, and I'm like,
You remember-
I
It's
go, I'm
hard.
gonna save it. I'm gonna save it. Like
That's funny.
I remember trying to like explain your way into getting the snack.
Oh, yeah.
It's not candy. It's good for you.
Mommy, the fruit roll-ups, it's easier to put in my lunchbox bag.
Yeah,
Just you
so-
don't have to
anything
put a
you
big
just-
pudding in it.
My mom wouldn't even respond.
Trying to make it
me.
more convenient for them.
Yeah.
Did you ever accidentally steal something as a kid? Like you were like playing around in the toy aisle and like picked up a ball and just put it in your pocket, and the next thing you know, you're
yeah.
at home and you're like, oh my God.
Gum I've taken because I was looking at the flavors and I had it and I remember crying because I took it and I was like, no.
My mom will accidentally like walk out with something from a grocery store, realize it's not on the receipt, and then go back in. Like if they didn't charge her, and I'm like, Mom, you got away with it.
Yeah.
Like they accidentally missed
like,
it while
messed
right.
up.
And she's like, no, but karma, let me just go pay for these eggs real quick, and we'll go back in and she'll re-ring it up.
I told you about the tent that was in my cart, right? They completely missed the whole. You know those? It's from Target. Those like big. What do you call those?
Like a
Like
canopy.
cabana.
Oh,
yeah.
it's like a banana canopy. It was like 147. I remember the price. $147, and forgot to scan it and walked out. And I was like, Heath, they forgot to scan this.
But
Dude.
it's all right. It's fine.
But I did feel guilty,
Of
and I may
course,
have
because
gotten
you should.
karma in some
Yeah.
way. I think I got karma in some
all
way.
right.
I do believe in karma.
you still have it?
No.
Oh.
When I was in London with my brother, we went to this really big like department store. God, what's the name of it?
Oh,
Burlington.
it's like a
Bloomsdale's.
Bloomingdale.
Bloomingdale.
Yes,
Dale.
but it's huge. It's
It's
called
there- it's
like
the one in the UK.
Oh, it's a-
Scruffdales or something. I'm
We know
butchering
what you're
it.
talking
It's
about,
one of the most known department stores in London. I remember it. My brother was there and he really wanted to buy this purse for his girlfriend, and he found this like really like cool like Acne Studios purse that was like a couple $100, and he went to go buy and check it out, and then he comes up to me and he goes, "You won't believe what just happened." I go, "What?" He goes, "He charged me only like 14 pounds for it," and I'm like, "What?" And I was like, let's go, we're leaving right now, like.
Wait, what happened?
But then, first I thought like my brother just realized it, but then I'm like, explain to me what happened. He goes, no, the guy was ringing up the purse, and it was coming up as 14 pounds, and the dude was like,
Not his
it
fault.
keeps coming
Oh,
14
it's
pounds,
it's
and he let him have it. The guy was like, he
Wow.
goes, it keeps saying 14 pounds. I mean, take it. And my brother was like, what? Dude, like a $200 something
That
back.
could be store policy. I know a lot of stores, it's a rule. Like
Yeah,
if it
if
scans
it's-
a certain price, you have to give it to them that price.
Yeah, or if
I know
like,
a bit-
no, it's
quite a
if
few
you
stores are like
if your
that.
sticker that is on the
Yeah,
item.
the sticker that's on the item.
They can't change that price.
Really? I mean, I'm just surprised the dude was like,
Like, if
let me
something's
just check with the
mislabeled-
manager to earn some brownie points to be like,
Remember PacSun? There was times where there was an item that wasn't supposed to be on sale, and it rang up as it was on sale. You had to give them that price, even when it wasn't on sale. So I know that there's definitely some stores that do that.
Here, let's run this
Let's
intro,
run the
baby.
intro, baby. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. It's coffee time, baby. And we are live. Wow.
Did you guys just act out a kid begging for something in the grocery store?
Just do that every intro. When we're talking about something, just reenact that.
buddy, we do that. Buddy,
You do that every time?
Oh my gosh, sorry.
That's
we
our
do,
thing.
We do that every episode.
We've been
Wait,
doing
something
it
we were talking
since-
about the intro, like,
So remember the juice and the funny?
yeah.
So we do right, left, but now whatever we talk about, we act out left, right. So
I
we're
have
shopping,
had no
shopping.
idea. I should pay attention.
Yeah, it all relates to the context.
You're good.
You're
My
good.
thing got
I've done
disconnected,
it.
nothing got deleted, or okay.
It'll be good.
Okay, fine. Got paranoid. Can we?
All right.
Oh wait.
I was just gonna say the intro real quick. Welcome back to Zane and Heath Unfiltered. Welcome again. I'm Zane.
I'm Heath.
I'm Matt.
I'm Mariah.
And you are listening to and watching Unfiltered. Thank you again for tuning into another episode. We are so excited to be here.
Can we explain the game that we're playing today?
Yeah, I want Mariah to explain it because she's the one that came up with the idea, and we think it's fun.
I saw this clip and it was athletes at a, what is it called?
Like a press conference.
Press conference.
They were at a press conference and somebody gave them just an outrageous word as a challenge.
Like
They
his
have to
players, like the players probably, or his friends.
Yeah.
They have to slip the word into their interview anywhere.
Yeah.
So the words were like cottage cheese and
Minions.
minions. Yeah, they were really like difficult
Just really
words
random.
to sneak in. So we figured everybody gets a funky word and we have to use it in an episode.
Okay.
So each of us have 2 words under our coaster that we have to try to sneak into the
Incorporate
episode.
in the episode authentically.
But we don't know each other's words.
Yeah.
But during the episode, if we hear one of us
You
say
could
this
guess it.
word,
You could guess it.
We'll be like, "I'm sorry."
Yeah, it'll
I'm
be
sorry,
funny.
what did you just say?
So here are the rules. Everybody has pretty much 2 chances, right? We have 2 words. So you have to try to incorporate 2 words throughout the entire
Without
episode.
anybody noticing?
Exactly. If there's a point where you think that somebody that like they're using somebody's words, you immediately
Pause
stop the
them.
conversation. Bullshit. You call it out, and if you get it wrong, you have one more chance to call out the other 2 words.
Ooh.
And if you don't use any of the 2 words throughout the whole episode, you lose. You
Okay.
are a loser.
No.
And you're off the podcast. You're getting replaced.
No. How am I
So-
supposed to live, laugh, love in these
Did
conditions?
everybody see their 2 words already?
Yeah.
I have
Yes. What? You don't like your words, Zane?
nothing.
Or do you know what they are?
Yes, I do.
Can you read them?
Asafahugas?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
I know when Zane's gonna say it because I can
No,
just see his face shift.
No, I'm
Yeah.
good. I'm good at bullshitting.
Can I say something? And I'm not.
Here it comes.
Buddy, I'm not. Re-up. Right now in California, we've been getting this alert that we have to,
Stop using our power after 9.
yes, because it risks right now because it's so hot. Everyone's using their AC. The power grid, there could be blackouts. Wouldn't that be the worst thing if a
Exactly.
blackout
Oh my-
happened during this episode?
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
that'd be really.
Oh.
So we're hoping to God that we don't experience that as we're recording for the next hour.
Because
and a
it
half.
is after 9 o'clock right now.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, these things will run for 2 hours.
Oh wait, every single thing in this room.
So we'll do it by candlelight.
No, the lights are running to it too.
Oh shit! We got backed up.
And you know what? Today we decided to turn on even more lights in this room to make it even brighter.
That's right.
Did you guys ever have like a blackout at school where like the power went out?
Yeah, and everybody screams and nobody can compose themselves.
Yeah.
Like it is always
Because it's something new. You're doing the
Yeah.
same thing
What?
every day.
Exactly.
So if it was a
Everybody goes
blackout
buck
or
wild.
It's like the fire alarm being pulled. Yes.
Oh.
Something new.
I feel like schools had like a backup generator that like would turn on all the lights. No, or did it stay like? I don't remember ever having to leave school.
I think they-
because-
I think they
in,
do.
Maybe in high school, but it didn't kick on
I know
right
it would
away.
just,
It was
like,
like, oh, we gotta
flash.
get the generator.
I depend, I guess, on how old your building was. Like my middle school, it went out like 2 times for like a period.
what's the
Oh,
longest
interesting.
you guys went like in your house without power?
I think Hurricane Sandy was maybe a couple days.
hurricane.
Wait, you were without power for a couple days?
I was
Oh.
2 weeks.
2 weeks
Yeah,
in
Florida
Florida.
gets- Florida's
It was the
bad.
one. It was the big one that went through New Orleans. What was that one called? Wilma, right?
No.
Or Katrina.
No.
Katrina was bad. Nobody had power.
What was the one that happened 2000 and?
Wilma was bad, but I don't remember which one it was, but one hit us like directly and I was
was-
out of power for 2 weeks.
My little sister and my little brother were born that month. Like my mom went from the hospital to home and that power was out. There was
Oh
trees
my
all over the street.
God.
Everything was closed. It was nuts. And this was when my mom delivered. I just don't know what hurricane the name of it was.
Did she
Maybe
deliver
Irma?
with no power?
Yeah, no, she had it.
hospitals
She had
got backup generators.
I remember she had to like to get the milk. She had to like boil
Yeah,
milk,
yeah.
and it wasn't on the stove. We had to do it like on the side of the house.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
I remember.
the baby formula.
Yeah, it's awful. And we were out for so long that people's like food started spoiling. And then your parents do that freak out where you open the fridge because they don't want you to
don't open it.
No, because like they don't want the cold air to exit because they're just trying to keep all the food still good. So you have to like go really quick and grab something and then close it back
like
up.
all the cottage cheese is going bad.
Ew.
Yeah.
I'm
Bullshit.
joking. I
was like, you got it.
I was trying to like fuck with you guys. I'm like, that would be a perfect time to
Oh my
put it
God.
in. Sorry, I was just playing.
Like the cottage cheese is
But
going
yeah,
bad.
so we were out of power for such a long time, and the military set up down the street at the park and was giving out like MREs for people. It was like a drive-through line. Once the trees started getting like cleared up, you would drive through and like go pick up boxes of food and waters and
That's what
everything.
an MRE is?
Meals ready to eat.
Oh, shit. I don't know. Shit.
Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't even know that was.
And what was it? Just like powdered chili and
Just fucking potted meat.
shit.
Those are good though. Those like ready to eat like bags that you have.
How'd you
Well, that's the freeze-dried food. That
food.
stuff's banging.
You just put hot water in it and you just
boil
like,
water and pour it into
Or
it.
you can
pretty
eat it
nuts.
dry.
You
Or
can eat it dry, too.
Oh, you eat it dry,
So if it's like mac and cheese, you can make the mac and cheese, or it's like chips that taste like mac and cheese.
and
They're
it tastes
so
good.
good.
Like
It's
the
so
dry
good.
when you eat it just straight out of the bag.
It's unreal. It's so good.
Like I could live off that shit.
Yeah.
That's
The
insane.
lasagna.
Yes.
So
Oh,
good.
yeah. How about
Wow.
at a camp out?
But yeah, 2 weeks.
2 weeks. How did you couldn't watch TV?
No, it was just a lot of board games and
Yeah,
then
Monopoly
Well,
for
what sucks
hours.
is because in Florida you have to put up like hurricane shutters,
And it made your house dark. It was
and
depressing.
it's these like giant metal sheets that you have to like and you put up and you cover all your windows, so it's pitch black in your house.
Oh my
Everything is covered, so you're just like sitting around like a candle.
That is spooky.
Yeah.
But it was like cool though. Like
Yeah.
I mean, you obviously got bored or whatever, but
You make some fun out of
yeah,
it.
it was a good time.
I wish it stormed out here though. Like,
I wish it
often.
rained more at night.
I
love
do love when it
sleeping.
rains here though, because
Yeah.
you kind of have like a day off and you're like, you know what, let's watch movies all day.
Yeah, it gives us an excuse to be
Yeah,
like,
people
like
out
the-
here
like
don't
the
know how to
Minions.
act when it rains. Like they're like, it's
I
like
miss-
snow.
I miss
Yeah.
that feeling in school. Do you remember you used to be in school and then you would just hear the pitter patter like on the roof?
Yes.
Like when the storm would start, you're like,
oh, it's cool.
yeah.
Something new.
Something new.
It's crazy when the eye would hover over us. It was like
You
the
could go
most
outside
beautiful
in the
day.
eye.
What?
Yes.
Yeah, the eye. It's like it's clear as day. It's crazy. It's like, and that's like you're in the middle of the hurricane, and it's beautiful.
So it's like
outside.
a donut.
Yeah.
Like the middle is just.
It's pretty crazy. It's a
Wow.
weird feeling.
Is it a tornado season right now? Or my feed, I've been getting tons of tornado videos.
But there's no
really?
tornadoes here. I think that's in
I mean,
Does
just
Texas not
Midwest.
get
Or
tornadoes?
the
I
Yeah,
middle.
Texas does get a lot of tornadoes, but growing up like in Dallas, I don't know, the suburbs, it didn't happen that much. But
does Florida get tornado?
No,
We get
but I've seen
warnings.
water spouts. Those are pretty insane.
what's a water spout?
It's basically like a tornado on the ocean,
Okay.
and it's just like a water tornado.
That's
I've
what it
seen
is.
it go through.
look
I've
up
seen it
water
go through
spouts.
like a beach when there's people in the water. It's
and there's
scary.
usually multiples, right?
Yeah.
That is the weirdest natural phenomenon.
Yeah.
Is our tornadoes. Like imagine just like that,
yeah,
shit,
look at
that
that.
shit would make me religious. If it was like 1600s and you see something
Yeah.
like that, it's like forming.
Look at that. That's bananas.
That's insane.
That makes you believe in like God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that
No,
is
for sure. It's terrifying. And
Yeah,
that shit will happen
imagine
around
seeing
people.
that and not knowing what that is. I
Oh,
would
yeah,
be
for
like,
the first time.
something
No
is
way.
going down.
That is. Oh my gosh! Speaking of going down, last night at like 11 o'clock at
Oh.
night, Heath and I were in the guest house, and Jordan comes running in. He goes, "Come out front!
I'm like,
Come out front! The tree fell." I was like, "What are you talking about?" And Jordan went for a walk, and the neighbors heard this loud crash. They were walking on the sidewalk, and they told Jordan that our pine tree like collapsed in the front yard.
he just sees them with flashlights up in our front yard looking at us. He's like, "Can I help you?" And they were like,
Your tree fell
"Your tree fell
Which tree?
in the front,
by the front gate right here."
like a giant tree.
huge branch just
If somebody
snapped,
was
and now
under
it's just
there-
like hanging like this.
Yeah.
Thank goodness it didn't fall in your new car.
That's what I thought.
That's
I
what
was.
we were worried about.
I was like, Jordan, you can't come running in and being
Bro,
like,
that
"A
would've
The
been-
tree fell out
in the
front.
He would have to sit you down and be like, "There's something I need to say."
That would have been
Yeah.
a sign from God if that shit happened.
I don't know what I would have done.
You just got it too.
I don't
like
know.
3
I
days
literally
ago.
would have freaked out.
Man.
Something
yeah,
new.
Jordan would have not been so happy when he
Look,
broke
Matt.
the news.
Oh, that's why, and it's still kind of hanging like that.
Yeah.
though. Y'all need to
Is
get
it?
that. Like, it scared me when I
I'm
walked.
waiting
Oh,
for-
whoa. Oh, wow.
I'm waiting for a yard service.
Was that a light?
When you
What if
walked
it
in, it
goes
was
that
probably
way?
really low, right?
What if it like snaps and then goes like then onto
No,
your?
it's already snapped.
It's already broken off.
It's not just bent over. It's snapped off because it was so dry, they said.
Dang.
And the guy was like, oh, I live right on the golf course. This happens all the time. Like the pine trees get too dry and they just crack.
And it's crazy how hot it is too. It's not like dry heat. It's like it's getting humid.
It's getting
out
humid
here.
now, which is weird.
You can't even go outside.
Yeah, what is this?
I don't know what's going on.
Florida's?
And then the mosquitoes. Apparently, there's a new mosquito breed in LA. They're
They love me.
these little black ones, and they're faster. They only bite below the knee, and they're like more agile.
Wait,
dude, it's insane.
They do bite below the
Yes.
knee. I don't have any mosquito bites on my
So,
top
so
half.
you don't see them. You're just getting constantly bit all over. Like they're like ankle biters.
I have like
have
20
mosquitoes.
bites under my.
I have 20 bites
Hers are bad.
all over. And I of course, I went straight to TikTok. Supposedly, TikTok is being used more than Google now, which is insane.
Oh yeah, I use
And
it
I'm
now.
guilty. I typed in like mosquito remedies because I've tried it all. I've tried the little machine thing. The
little sucker?
Yeah, the sucker thing. I've
I
tried it all.
don't think that helps for anything.
It just feels
honestly.
good.
It feels good. Yeah, like it kind of gets rid
I
of
thought
the
it
itch
was for a
without
snake bite.
scratching it.
No, it's a mosquito,
mosquito.
suction thing, and you just kind of like.
But I took a cup of water, boiling water. You put it in the microwave, whatever. You heat it
Yeah.
up. You put a spoon in it, have it sitting there until it gets hot, and you press the spoon on the bite, and supposedly it breaks down the enzymes that the.
A lot of people.
You were really itchy.
No, she was freaking out today,
Is it better now?
and they're all
Much
over like her
better.
side.
It works. I have them all over my sides and my back, and we counted 20.
It's bad.
It's really bad. I mean, I'm super prone to
Mosquitoes
bites.
love like warm weather though, right? That's why they're everywhere.
Yeah, they thrive, especially when it's humid.
Then why do they keep coming in the house? then
They
with
go
the
around
AC?
like bodies of water, right? They just like hang out around.
I'm just terrified of like that's how you die. You got
Yeah.
a mosquito. You got West Nile. That's
Malaria.
it. That's how you went out. Was a damn mosquito killed you.
Wait, that's not
embarrassing.
malaria, is it?
What?
West Nile virus. I think you.
West Nile?
Is
Zika?
malaria? Is it
Malaria?
mosquito like?
Malaria. You can get malaria from.
Oh, okay.
That's another beautiful.
Yeah.
Malaria.
Malaria.
Chlamydia.
Malaria King.
Malaria Amada.
Malaria King is gorgeous.
That is really gorgeous. It sounds like a tennis player. Malaria King.
How
Oh
dare
yeah,
you.
a tennis player.
Yeah.
Up next, Malaria King versus Serena Williams.
Yeah. Wow.
Sounds great.
Did you guys see her play?
No,
Malaria?
but I saw the recap.
The girl she beat looked just like Patricia.
Oh, I saw her story.
What are you guys talking about?
I
Sorry.
love
Tennis.
Oh.
Serena Williams.
Yes.
I loved her outfit. It was bedazzled, right?
Wait, did you guys all watch like this?
I just
tennis
saw
game?
one clip of it.
Yeah, I just saw like the highlights and recap.
God, did you see Ella there? I saw
No,
David's.
she
Really?
went to go.
Yeah, she was at the game.
That's so
she,
sick.
she was on like the TV screen.
Oh yeah, she's friends with that guy who she grew up with. That one big tennis
Oh,
player.
yeah, her
Yeah.
He was
friends.
at David's house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hung out with him for like an hour. Not once
Yeah.
was like, "Oh, you're a big tennis player." Didn't
Well,
know.
I mean, I don't think they would.
Hey, how's it going? I'm one of the greatest tennis players in the world.
I
Man.
just thought it would have been more established. I don't know. I felt
No. Sure.
it's just not every day you meet like a famous tennis player.
I meet famous tennis players all the time.
Like who?
Like, what's that one? Sawaka.
Good.
Okay.
He's one of the best.
I went down a buffet line with Venus and Serena Williams right next to
No,
me.
you
Shut up.
didn't.
I did.
Wait,
I did.
that is funny.
I was at the Lee Steinberg Super Bowl party. Super Bowl was happening in Dallas. Lee Steinberg is who like Jerry Maguire, the movie, is
Okay.
based off. He's one of the biggest NFL sports agents. And he has always, whenever there's a Super Bowl in that town, he throws a big party the
Yeah.
night before. My friend's brother had tickets to it and he invited us. And we drove from Austin to Dallas and we got to the party. And I saw both of them walk over to this buffet line. And I'm like,
I'm hungry.
I want a Williams sandwich.
I'm going to get on this action. I just want to stand near him. And then I grab the
just wanna
plate.
stand near them.
Serena is right there. And then Venus stops and she goes, after you. And I go, no, you go first. She goes, please, by all means. And I'm like, you are too sweet. Or I said, like, you are so darling or something like that. And she goes, Serena. And she goes, what? She goes, he just said, I'm so darling. Or I said, you're so sweet or something. And she was like, I don't know, reacted to it. And I go, how are you guys doing tonight? She goes, we're doing very fine, thanks. And then we just walked down
That's so cool.
wow.
the thing. That was my only interaction with the Williams
like
sisters.
that.
But it was just
Okay.
right there, both of them in the mix.
Well, and Bryce met Frank Sinatra, so.
You met
Had him
Frank?
perform here.
Oh. When did Frank Sinatra die?
The day after the party.
Not that long ago.
80. No.
I think it was like 90 something.
91 maybe.
Mariah knows that, but not my birthday.
November 18th,
What year?
1993. 92.
Very good.
Who famous has your birthday?
Who famous has your
Who
birthday?
famous? Who famous?
Who famous has your
famous
birthday?
has your birthday?
Whose own that is?
My birthday.
That was my favorite.
Oh, the great Kali has my birthday.
When you go to famous.com, or famousbirthdays.com. famous.com. Famousbirthdays.com. I know there's this one person. I think it's Owen Wilson.
Owen Wilson.
Owen Wilson.
I got like Tom Hanks, O.J. Simpson, Ellen DeGeneres.
O.J. Simpson.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
O.J. Simpson, yeah.
Wow.
And someone else. Fuck, I can't remember.
Do you feel like OJ did it?
Um,
Is it an unspoken?
The jokes that he makes afterwards are
But would you make those jokes if he didn't do it? You know what I mean?
no.
I think he did it. I definitely think he did
He
it.
did it.
But just the jokes that he
No, I
constantly
wouldn't.
makes is
No.
crazy.
and I feel like that was
Heartless.
his whole psychological trick because it's like he's joking about it. Clearly, he didn't do it. I think his
think
son
so.
did
It's not
it.
something to
and
joke
he
about.
took all like the heat to divert the attention away from his son.
Wait, hold on. Wasn't
I think he's joking because he got away with it.
a murder case about to be solved? Like they were like new evidence.
John Benet
The
Ramsey.
yeah.
Nothing has come
Nothing.
Oh.
I was seeing TikToks about that. Nothing.
They
Nothing
sprinkle
new.
that in once in a while. They did the same thing with Madeline McCann. They were
Just
like
gets
new
you
evidence.
re-excited.
Yeah, just keeps them.
Because they're retesting some DNA thing and they're using technology that they didn't have
Yeah.
back then.
I think it's insane that they could just take that evidence and it's still there. It's still there. Like it never goes away. That DNA that's stuck on there. That's nuts to me.
Can you just imagine that anxiety of like you committed a crime, you got away with it, and you're like, oh my god, there's a new technology.
You're hoping technology doesn't
You're
go.
Yeah.
freaking out.
Gulp it. You're like, I need to go to the Bahamas. I need to enjoy like
Doing
this.
anything you can to make sure that machine does not get created. You're just always there. Just
Before we continue, we want to give a big thank you to our sponsor of this episode, SeatGeek.
if you don't already know, SeatGeek is a ticketing app that makes buying tickets to live events super simple. We've got the app on our phones, and it's by far the best way to buy tickets.
Whether it's concerts, baseball, football, festivals, or more, SeatGeek puts tickets from all over the web in one place to make buying super simple.
SeatGeek actually looked at the data, and it turns out our viewers love Bad Bunny, Stevie Lacy, Harry Styles, and Kendrick Lamar, all of which are on tour right now.
Zane and I use SeatGeek all the time whenever we want to go to a concert or an event. It's literally the easiest way possible. I don't know how else to explain it. It's just so simple.
Festivals, games, you name it, everything's on this app.
And SeatGeek wants to make sure you're getting a good deal. So when you're on the app, look for green dots. Green means good deal and red means not the best deal.
And don't worry, we've got the hookup. Use code UNFILTERED for $20 off tickets at SeatGeek.
Again, that's $20 off your first purchase with promo code UNFILTERED. Make sure to click the link in the description below to download the app.
Thank you, SeatGeek, for sponsoring today's episode. We love you.
I saw something funny that we can discuss. What is something that you cannot eat, but it looks very appetizing? Like one of the examples is insulation.
Oh, the pink into like
The
a
pink insulation.
Oh my
but
God.
it's shards of glass. Like you, but
Oh.
why do they make it pink? Why is it pink?
Or like,
Oh, I know,
Yeah.
right? Why is
Man.
it pink?
Somebody else said those
It's like cotton candy.
the bouncy balls, but I don't know if they exist anymore. But the old bouncy balls that were kind of like frosted looking.
Yes.
Yeah.
Those.
You think that-
Oh,
you're
you
like-
would chew.
Yeah, you would.
yeah.
Or those cap-on erasers in all the different colors.
Oh, yeah.
But just the little end. It's like a little
Because if you
noodle.
chew-
A
if
little.
you-
And you would suck it on
But
your
if you
tongue.
chew it, it would be kind of like a suction. Yeah.
You would stick all of them
Yeah,
to
you
your tongue.
pinch it.
Oh my God.
That's funny.
Like Orbeez I would like to eat.
They're like, it's like boba.
Manatee.
Just eat a
Manatee?
manatee? I know what you mean.
Yeah, it's just a manatee, huh?
Me and Jordan talk about this all the time. That's got to be the best tasting meat.
Do people eat manatee?
No, you can't. They're endangered, but I think that's why they're endangered. I think people were just getting down on manatee back in the
They're
day.
so easy to kill.
Just imagine a manatee steak. It's a sea cow.
That's so unethical to kill. Like, you're not even catching a manatee. You're just going like, boop.
I mean, that's
Done.
almost every animal we eat. But I bet you, I think it's a secret delicacy that like really, high end.
I'd like to use my thing. I'd like to use my
like elites.
I
I think
didn't
it's
even
was your word manatee?
no.
Shit! Damn it! Wow.
No, I think like the rich elites are dining on manatee.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
in secrecy, and they just got just nice, medium rare manatee tail.
Hey,
What about
that's terrible.
or do you know I talked about the candle that I have, the one that smells like that pink soap.
Oh yes, the
You know
bathroom
what
soap.
else? It's that the purple glue stick, not the clear one. That do you know
Purple.
Yeah. Oh,
Type
yeah.
it in, purple glue stick.
It's like, and it's not just like a regular purple. It's like
and it smelled. Yes, it's like it's like no.
it's like deep house.
That yum
That
yum.
stuff smelled good.
Yes.
Oh
Why
my
would-
God.
You know, why would they make that? Why
They
make
did-
it purple?
Why-
That's
that's
a
what I'm saying
terrible.
about-
Enticing kids
That's
to
like
eat it.
insulation. Why does it look like cotton candy?
And you can't touch it because it's fiberglass, and you're gonna get.
yes.
Yeah,
that looks delicious.
I do remember always looking at that and wanting to take a bite out of it.
Wow.
Oh, remember that
Or
video?
even chapstick too.
Remember that video we saw where it was like things that taste like a wicker chair?
Oh yeah.
Wait,
Oh,
what's
like Triscuits.
Yeah.
Wait, what's a
Chex-
wicker chair?
Wheat Thins.
Think about like Chex Mix or Wheat Thins.
Yeah.
That like,
This is a
Wait, I
wicker.
gotta-
that's a wicker chair.
Oh no. Wait, eat?
A guy made a funny TikTok where he's like, if you've ever wanted to take a bite out of a
That-
wicker chair,
all the way
I
to the
got
right.
you.
No.
Try
never
some
mind. You
Triscuits.
passed it.
Triscuit.
Yeah,
Okay,
Raton,
that's fine.
like how do
I
they?
do love a
how-
good wicker
if those
chair.
aren't being made by hand like anymore, some are made by hand. How the fuck they making that with the machine?
I don't think they're making that with a machine. I think it's all handmade.
You're telling me every
gotta
wicker
be.
chair has been
Actually,
handmade?
yeah, probably.
I mean, they would be so expensive though. Each of them were handmade. No,
I know that just sounds like a lot of
it's a lot of labor for one, like each chair.
Exactly. You're telling me you go to Hobby Lobby and they got like a whole row.
Yeah,
of
and they're
10
like they're cheap too.
They're selling wicker baskets at the dollar store.
Oh yeah, that's right. They do have to be.
You know what else is handmade? Ballet point shoes.
And don't they last like 2 days?
You're saying that
Oh,
like it's
can't you, like-
unethical?
Can't you like unravel a whole
No, I'm just
shoe and
isn't
it's
that
nothing?
crazy? It's not like a factory. Like somebody
Like a cobbler.
makes them,
Yeah, but you can't just
and then you buy them and you have to destroy them right away.
yeah, you don't use
Well,
them
not
brand
everybody.
new.
Yeah.
How do you destroy a ballet shoe?
Well, it's called breaking it in. Yeah. So you basically, every dancer is different. Everybody needs different things. There are dancers that don't need to do anything. It depends on how good your point is.
That still
But
baffles my mind.
The ribbons, you have to sew them in yourself because everybody puts them in differently. So you spend like $90. Wait, what?
Go on.
Oh.
Why you looking
I
like
got a little suspicious. Just
Oh, you think it's a word?
well, I'm like, well, okay, ballet shoes, interesting. Let's talk about ribbons. I don't know. No, I don't know. I was just,
it's not my word. No,
this game is fun because
It is.
Suddenly,
We're on edge.
suddenly you're like, how did we get here?
We have those
Yeah.
looks to each other when someone's saying something.
Like,
you're like
nobody's really listening to each other. They're just finding
That
words.
looks like a baguette with just strings
I
wrapped
don't know.
around it.
A baguette, honey. That looks like a baguette.
Baguette was correct.
Yeah, baguette. That was
No, I mean, I didn't do a solid like bullshit on it.
oh,
Like it's kind of like bullshit when someone's laying down the cards. Like I didn't really call bullshit, but
okay.
that looks like a
suspicious.
baguette
was-
right
yeah,
there.
Yeah.
I was like,
you really got me with the manatee one. That one just didn't make sense to me.
The things that you're not supposed to eat, but you want to eat.
I know.
how? So does it? Like, how quickly can a ballerina or just anyone who does ballet get up on those tiptoes? Does it take like a year to learn that muscle memory?
Everybody's different. You can't go up on point unless your feet and ankles are ready. So you can't
How
just
do we
put
know
them
when they're
on
ready?
as a kid. You can't just put them on as a kid and then you learn to go up. It's if you have the strength. There are some kids that go up at 12 years old. I went up when I was 16. Every
After how
dancer's
long?
different. I've been dancing my entire life, so that was
Is that why
was
they
like
have the
14
bars to,
years.
like-
Yeah, to strengthen like those muscles.
Heath and I did it. Oh, the three of us did it. We did. Remember the ballerina class we did?
Not to stay on point though. We
were-
literally just rocked our.
baby, I was on point. I was on my toes the whole time. You don't remember that?
I don't think we had the type of shoes that had the points. We had like
I remember
We-
having to wear.
Are we
had-
talking about the
we had
video did with
slip-
Liza?
yeah.
Yeah.
No, those
slip-on
aren't point
socks.
shoes.
What were we wearing then?
Just ballet slippers.
yeah, we were
Those
like,
are regular
Oh.
ballet shoes that you wear.
Oh, I
Point-
thought,
Those things have. It's like a
Point
steel
has a
toe
hard.
boot.
It's like this.
I thought we had the real thing.
Like
Got
when you
it.
walk around, it sounds like this.
Oh wow. Okay.
It's a hard box that you can stand on top of,
like it's crazy that they just
Yeah.
have to stand on that.
and they only last a couple weeks, and they're $90 a pair.
Why is it so expensive?
If you're a ballerina, they last a couple weeks, and because they're handmade, they're very expensive. But like I said, as soon as you get them, you break them in wherever you need to. So you'll bend them this way. You'll rip out stuff in the middle. There's a nail that has to be taken out.
Yeah.
Like you completely.
You gotta take it out by your car, run it over.
You gotta,
like a few
yeah,
times.
do whatever you
Fold
need to do.
it in half, put it under your bed with your baseball glove.
Yes.
That movie Black Swan always, like every time I see anything with ballerina, it just reminds me of that movie so much.
Again, I want to be a mean ballerina like coach.
A Russian.
Just mental abuse.
Russian.
Verbal abuse.
Russian ballerinas are scary. I used to work at a studio on Sunset, and the owner was Russian, and the kids, they looked phenomenal, but the way she would correct them, I was like, I would cry every class. I would cry.
Wow.
Like she's like this.
It's a very like, what do you call it? What's that word?
Are you talking about like?
It's like a very, I'm saying my word now.
Strict.
Just a very like,
Avant-garde.
Bodily kinesthetic.
no, just skip it. No, I was trying to think of it.
Did you guys go see a house?
We saw.
Kinesthetic? Was that your word?
No, bodily kinesthetic.
Oh.
Isn't that like how to describe? Like, I'm very bodily kinesthetic. Somebody who, like, you're just good with your body.
You have body
awareness?
Yeah, it's like there's different skills in life. You can be really good with like, I don't know, memory or like science and stuff.
Would you say I'm body aware?
No.
Okay.
No.
I don't think you have bad posture or anything, Zane. I think you look fine.
Okay.
No, I think you're unaware of your body. You always knock things over. You spilled your drink because you didn't realize that the mic was right here. Like you're not good with spatial awareness.
So wait, we saw a house?
we did see a couple houses. There's one really liked. I'm still really nervous right now.
Yeah, with the housing market or
Yeah.
just the decision to do it.
Housing market.
You know, you don't know if it's a steal or it's like a terrible.
Yeah.
It's a big
You never know,
decision.
but if you do look at it like long term, I mean, it's always
Well, that's the
kinda
thing.
going
Like,
up.
Yeah, I
everybody's
never
like, well,
like
if you're gonna be in the house for 20 years, I'm like, well, I'm not gonna be there for 20 years.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. We're kind of
Did any houses have anything like any cool features?
yeah. One had a secret walk-in pantry in the kitchen.
Ooh,
that
I
was pretty
saw that.
awesome.
Yeah.
Why do you keep in the pantry a secret? What are you
Yeah,
hiding?
why is-
Yeah.
I just think it's
It's
cool.
just kind of an eyesore, though. A pantry's a little bit of an eyesore.
Yeah, nobody likes to see like a pantry cabinet.
Yeah, but then you get your kids all buttery fingers. Like, can I get another cookie?
Yeah, the walls just filled with fingerprints.
Any house is spooky?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
saw one
Oh my
really
gosh.
weird house.
It
In like
looked
La
so
Cañada.
cool from the
Or no,
outside.
Altadena.
It looked so cool from the outside because it was in the woods. It was a cabin in the woods.
It was,
Oh,
and
it's
then
like that, like the movie.
and then there was a
Yeah.
house behind it, like a guest house. But then there was like this weird.
But it was untouched. Like we opened the doors and there was cobweb. Like I feel like the owners bought it 100 years ago and they haven't touched it since.
and they died in it.
It's just creaky.
and we're
There-
hiding
it-
somewhere.
In
Cuckoo
the
clocks
backyard
and
kind
shit.
of looked like an old campground. There was like a stage. There was like little mini shed houses, but all untouched. Like it has not been used.
That's crazy.
Was cuckoo clock your word?
Oh, good.
That's some shit he would say. I questioned it too, and I was just that's
thrilled.
I did not even. This
I let it go for a second, and I was like, creepy cuckoo clocks. I was like,
God, I was like, oh my God.
oh my god, I did it.
fuck. That's so. It was like that. That was weird, but that's some shit he would say.
No, but it made sense because we were talking about like creepy, like
Yeah.
cuckoo.
I mean, that was
clocks.
very smart to sneak that in.
That
I know, that's why I was like, did we
smooth
see
right
a
there.
house? Like, I was navigating. I go, did you guys go any old, like, creepy houses? Navigating.
That's
It's
funny.
definitely so satisfying to like see the conversation getting somewhere where you can use the word and you're like, cha-ching.
Ching. Like,
Throw it.
All right,
in.
my turn. So I.
Go ahead.
no, let it rest.
But yeah, there was that house was really, really interesting. And it was like in the back, there was these old pillars that were like big ring chains hanging off of it. I don't know if it
Yes.
was like for horses or something.
It said it was an old horse ground.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Where were you guys looking?
That was
Like Pasadena
Altadena.
area.
Oh, okay.
We just love those houses over there. They're
Even
so
if
cool.
you found a house out there, would you move there?
Probably.
if it
Was perfect.
was perfect, yeah.
Yeah.
Like it is far, but like
Like only if it hits like every box, you know?
I looked at a house yesterday.
You did?
He's leaving you.
It's okay. No.
Peace.
Where?
I'm just always looking because we're month to month now. So now I'm like, oh, let me
a
just
place
look
to
here.
buy or rent?
It's a street over.
To buy or rent.
Rent.
a street over from you or here.
There was a really cool, funky house I saw for rent in Studio City, but it's like kind of like too dated, but like kind of fun
You
dated.
mean too dated?
Like outdated.
Like it's too dated where it's like there's
dated. Sorry.
Some of it has like purple carpets and stuff, but you're like, but this looks.
I kind of like that. Yeah, it's fun.
Think about that.
It looks like it's out of like a Wolf of like Wall Street. Like it's very that postmodern '90s like vibe.
Yeah, you just don't want
It'd
it
be
looking
fun to decorate
because all the houses look exactly the fucking
I
same.
know. Right now we're in the worst time of people renovating or just. There's no color. There's no personality.
Everything is black and white in that
flat.
light wood.
Yeah,
just boxy. Give me some. I need some angles.
that's what people think is nice now, though. I mean, it is nice, but I think that's what people see as
safe.
like high end,
It's safe.
nice and safe. Yeah,
I'll send it to you.
yeah.
But like I don't know. Some of it you're like, ugh. I don't know if it's too gross, but then I'm like, I feel like we can make it like our own.
Oh, is it for the three of us?
Well, it has 5 bedrooms.
Oh, send it to me.
Over
How big is it?
4,000 square feet, $9,000 a month.
What?
No pool though.
Wait, where did you find this?
On Trulia.
Wow.
That
It's
is
not. But Zane, I know exactly, but it's weird. But I don't know.
funky.
I just thought it was like that.
Does it look like sunlight comes through the house?
Yeah.
Does it look like a troll would let you in through the front door?
No, it looks like a guy who did a lot of cocaine in like the mid 80s.
Let's take it.
It may have like a black toilet and a black bathtub kind of a thing.
Yeah.
But it looks, but there's not a pool. There's not much of like a lush backyard. It's kind of like a courtyard kind of situation.
Yeah. Okay.
But it just looked funky and incredibly cheap for that much house. I don't
Okay.
know.
Yeah, send it to me once we're done here.
It's over in our old neighborhood.
Have you ever had monkey bread?
No, what's
I'm
in that?
craving monkey bread, man.
What's in monkey bread?
Is it monkey bread like the soft?
Yeah, you take like a cake pan and flip it upside down, and you take like dough balls, and then you cover them in like cinnamon sugar, and then you put them all down in the pan. It's not a word.
Just came out of nowhere.
Yeah, I'm not just gonna bring up monkey bread.
No,
I know, but it sounded
could have
like-
been.
it sounded like
I was
he was-
thinking it could have been cinnamon.
It could have been a pan. It could have been,
funny.
yeah.
Got it.
There was like some
but
of that.
God, I
stack
thought you
them,
meant monkey
stack
bread.
them all on top of each other, and then you bake it, and then you flip it over, and you like pull little bits off of it.
yeah.
and then you
That's
dunk them
fun.
in.
I think I've had that.
like icing. It's so good. That's what I want.
I've never had monkey. I would like to try it.
And then you could do it. We saw somebody do it with mozzarella cheese inside of the dough. You guys are looking at me.
Mozzarella cheese with cinnamon.
No, so that one was just dough, and then you stuff it with cheese, and then you pull off little mozzarella cheese balls. Not with cinnamon. You can do like different style.
Did you see the person that was making cinnamon French toast, or they took cinnamon French toast crunch, or what's that here?
French toast. Cinnamon toast.
Cinnamon toast crunch. They had it like
French toast
they had it
crunch.
in a strainer, and they put milk in it, and they're like, "Ooh, this looks good." And the milk was going into the pan, and they're like, "That looks good." And then they threw in spaghetti and meatballs. They're like, "No!"
There's so many of those people out there who do those like fake bait, like they're purposely cooking something bad
Just to get the reaction.
And I hate those like life hack people where they're like, watch this.
Oh,
And
the
they-
first 5 seconds, it's like it's something crazy, and then it goes to something where like
It's like
what
a
the
guy
hell?
starts cutting his trampoline, and you're like, "Why are you cutting your trampoline?"
And this
then,
is
like,
why you should get BetterHelp. It's like what?
Yeah, it's like I hate watching those, and I hate watch them, and then I'm like, I should have even given them the fucking
But that's
view.
exactly what they wanted.
Yeah, like people who do those, like, oh, we're doing like spaghetti, but all on the island kitchen kind of a thing. Or like we're doing nacho night, but they roll out a thing of tin foil.
The big nacho. Yeah, I get it.
I think that's so fun.
I think that's
like for a
disgusting.
football night and the boys are over and
Super
you
Bowl
have a
Sunday.
giant
It's
island
funny.
full of
I think
nachos.
it's more funny than anything.
I think that's so
Super
cool.
Bowl Sunday is perfect for that.
I don't. I went to a nacho party and they rolled that shit out, and I was like, "This is disgusting."
Wait, why is it disgusting? What's so different about it being in a pan?
Serve up just some proper fucking nachos. Don't like roll it out like it's this like
Jumbo
pig
size.
fest. No, people look like it's a fucking sty.
Have you seen the
Wait,
one where it's like
that's so
like where it's
fun.
spaghetti? Like
Yes.
the mom will put like a bunch of spaghetti out. It's like this is gross. Like the sauce is everywhere. The spaghetti's
that's
all
weird.
out.
Nachos is a
Grab and
picking-
go.
Yeah, grab and go.
I don't want to just be picking something that other people have been like picking at.
You
Wait,
know what? Okay,
what
okay.
else would you do with a bowl of not when you go to dinner and you're
It's
like,
just a bigger
let's
bowl.
get nachos
Have a
for the
section with
table.
the chips, have a section with the queso, and people can dish it out themselves.
Live a little.
I
Grow
you know,
up.
Have some class, because I thought that was.
I don't
no,
even.
I love a good white trash.
No, you know what I do think is gross? Like a seafood boil. Those are
Wait, what's that?
disgusting.
What do you mean?
What is
Yeah,
that?
what
Like
do you mean?
it's a giant pot of just like there's shrimp, crawfish, potatoes.
It's like a crawfish boil.
Like a giant thing though.
Oh, you gotta eat it with gloves?
And then they dump that out onto a table.
I love that.
Ew.
How is that okay?
That's how you properly do it.
How are you supposed to do nachos on a gold throne?
Oh, at a crawfish boil, that's how crawfish are served to you in like a dump situation. That's
Put it on a plate.
What makes
What?
that okay?
because you have to like pick the shells and eat it and then throw it away.
That's even nastier.
I don't know. I love that guy on TikTok. He's like, smell it with your eyes. Yes, Lord.
Have you seen the guy who does it? He's like, let me learn you something today. We're gonna do a crawfish boil. I can't do the accent, but
you
he
sound pretty good.
let me learn you. I don't know.
Yeah, let me learn. Yeah.
But he's so good. I'd never eat that. But
not on that
I can't. I
side.
can't
Yeah,
do
I'm
the
not on that
crawfish.
side either.
When you suck out the butt, absolutely not.
Yum, 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 yum.
Pardon?
Good, do that.
No.
What did we eat at in Alaska?
Oh, that was just a crab.
Oh, my bad.
That was like
I was like,
fresh
oh, we
crab.
did that in Alaska. No?
That was
Yeah, we
just
did.
other seafood.
Oh, God.
But we were enjoying that crab.
Got it. But I was saying nachos. I don't get nachos. Even the plate nachos, I don't get that either. Just separate the chips and then dip it what you want and eat it.
Well, if it's like
because you
loaded
eat like you get 4
Right.
nachos and then it's like
Yeah, but
it's
then
not
what do you do?
eatable.
What do you-
Chips and dip is one thing. If you're ordering nachos,
Right.
you got nachos
It's a
are
fucking
the-
mess.
the
That's what makes
plate.
it fun.
Yeah, it's loaded nachos. Chips and dip are chips and dip.
But is it not like the first 4 or 5 chips are good and then the rest are just like
oh yeah,
eh.
you got to eat the top, otherwise you're screwed.
But you
get
know what I
nothing.
mean? It's like
yeah.
you don't really eat the rest after the first
Well, that's
5
why
I
chips.
layer it. Like when I do, okay, does anybody else? I did this growing up, but Doritos on a plate. So I would put Doritos, some cheese, more Doritos, some cheese,
that
and just
sounds
pop
good.
it in the microwave for 30 seconds. I used to layer it. So
have to.
Dorito, cheese, like a cake.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that it's not just the top.
I feel like that's how Taco Bell kind of does it, right?
And
I think
Probably.
there's some like layering involved. Taco Bell, I'm always like, I'm getting something every time.
It tastes like something in a Taco Bell like burrito. Like the way that just sounds like what's inside a burrito. It's nice.
burrito.
no.
Oh, it's embarrassing when you get it wrong.
That would have
Burrito. Gotcha, baby.
Mariah, that would have been so good if that was mine. I was like perfectly.
Yeah.
Perfectly.
You just walked right
Jordan,
into it.
Yeah.
what are you eating? Those wings are 10
Jordan.
years old.
Give it a rest.
10
Right.
days.
Hey, Mariah, have you noticed that me and you are the only ones that guess and got it wrong, but they both got it right?
What do you mean? So meaning you
They both guess on each other's words right, wrong.
yeah.
It's all
You
right.
suck.
Well, anything more than 2 syllables, I'm gonna guess that's the
Exactly.
word.
Seems a little too long to be casually thrown in.
Oh man.
Just big fat losers.
Yeah.
Mariah learned something today.
What'd you learn,
This
Mariah?
was really exciting. Well, for me, I had fun. I don't know if she
I
did.
learned how to drive stick.
cool. Was it hard?
Very good.
It was confusing, but I got it. Apparently, I did great.
Did you snap at her at any
I
time?
didn't
It's like,
feel
okay.
All right, Joe, stop right there.
No, he's a good teacher.
No, she did amazing. She got it to go and put it in first gear. First try, didn't stall.
Whoa.
That's pretty good.
Like
guess.
I was mind blown.
Did you know what you were doing?
She did so good.
No, I just learned today.
Well, I'm saying, did you like? It didn't
Zane
stall.
said, "Did you know what you were doing?"
No, I'm saying it didn't stall. Like, did you knew
I did.
that?
The first time I didn't stall. I stalled a few times while learning, like just driving through the neighborhood. But
Yeah.
I want to learn how to do it, but then I want to learn how to do it in a hurry.
well, that's what
If I
I
was
said.
ever in a horror movie, like, gosh, let's get out of here.
Yeah.
What did
it's
I
always
say?
a stick
I
shift.
said that. I
She's
said
like, this
that.
takes way too long. It's too much work.
I was going into it thinking like I'm either going to love this because of my whatever I
Fidget.
have, fidgeting, whatever. I thought I would love it because I just need something to do. Like I want to be playing with something, like keep me excited. Or I said I'm going to absolutely hate it because it's going to be way too overwhelming.
I thought you would hate it.
Well, I didn't finish.
Or I would think you would hate it.
I didn't hate it. I would do it again, but it's not. It is.
It's work.
Not, yeah, it is a lot more work than I thought. It's a lot going on, and I told him. I said I understand why car people love it. It's like you're appreciating the car, you appreciate how it was made, the history, whatever. But I look at cars as this is going to get me to point A to point B.
You wanna cruise.
So I just want to go just to get it to start going. I'm like, the store closed by now. Why, like,
and think about this. There's a
takes
time
so
where
long.
everybody was driving that.
it's yeah.
Everybody
it's like,
was stick shift.
just to get it going. Brake, clutch, break. Here we go. Like it's just like I can't just start it and back up.
It's funny though how they like that was the first addition of the car, but you think they would have been like, hold on, guys, can we just maybe work on this for like another year,
a little
so
longer?
that people don't have to do this.
Yeah.
But it's weird that seems harder. Like it goes back to the technology, like records and stuff like that. I think that is more intricate and more difficult to make than something that's automatic where you put it in drive and it just goes.
Yeah.
Like the fact that you have to like clutch in, shift to first, engage the clutch, release it, and then like
it's like a damn cuckoo clock, you know? It's,
There it is again.
I just was like thinking,
he's trying to get it. But she did amazing.
Thank
was
you.
funny that she did like the fact that once you get to like 5th gear, you have to like start over again when you come to the stop. She's like, I already got to 5th gear. Why do I have to go back down
I said
now?
it was like playing a game and you get to the last level and you
Then you
die
gotta
and you have to start
restart.
all over. Like,
Yeah.
it just feels
Here
like
I go.
where is the reward?
It stresses me out. For
Yeah,
sure.
it's a lot.
what's the one thing that you don't want to happen is that the
You don't want to. Let me tell you.
Go ahead, Bubba.
You don't want to release the clutch fully without gassing it at the same time, right?
Otherwise-
it
It'll
stalls.
It stalls. It stops.
it stalls. Does something pop
you
or
have
explode?
You have to
No.
do this. Here's the clutch. My foot's all the way on the clutch. As soon as the car starts rolling, you start pushing the gas, but it has to be even.
So basically,
ugh.
yeah, if it stalls, the car just shuts off and then you got to crank it and turn it back on again.
Aren't manual cars better than automatic? Like manual cars, you
More
have to
fuel
take to the
efficient?
shop less because it's
Aren't they more fuel
Like-
efficient too?
You could say they're more fuel efficient.
like you'll have less breakdowns with a manual car than an automatic car.
Maybe.
I remember someone told me that.
Older cars just lasted longer. I don't know. They were just built different. And,
And I feel like it's also like every majority people learned on a automatic car, right? Right?
Yes.
Majority people learned on that. So when you learn that first and then you learn stick, your instincts are off.
it feels different.
If you learn stick first, it's obviously going to make more sense
Yeah.
to you, you know? But it's like my instincts were kicking in the second
Using your left foot feels funny.
yeah, like feelings sitting in the passenger seat of a stick car makes me nauseous. I get car sick anyway, but
Right.
being that low and doing this is like it's not.
It feels like you're doing something wrong. Like you're doing something wrong.
Wait, why are you laughing so much?
Because like I'm just still laughing at myself of me
you use your
sliding in
word?
the cuckoo clocks earlier about like the old house and getting cuckoo clocks. I'm just like such a fucking. I just keep laughing about me trying to sneak it in, but then I also gave him the look where you're like I hate it, but Heath just bought that car.
No, I said I don't like stick shift. Like
Being a
being the
passenger,
passenger.
Yeah.
I know.
His car's great.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought it was a stick shift.
It is.
It is.
It is a stick shift.
Just I don't hate his car. I just
Oh,
don't
okay.
prefer to be in it because I get car sick.
Okay.
But the back and forth, I'm like, how do people enjoy?
I got
this?
way too much going on in my life to have a stick shift car right now.
Oh,
Way
it's
too
crazy. When
much.
somebody calls me while I'm driving, I'm like, I literally cannot handle
That's good,
another
though.
task.
That's good,
and I
though.
actually enjoy
Keeps
it.
you busy.
I don't have the radio on. I don't do anything. I'm just sitting there and I'm just like,
Just driving.
I'm working.
Good old
but
fashioned
I
driving.
did get something. Remember we talked about the cassette thing where it has like the aux cord?
Oh, I had to do
Yeah.
that for my old car. You have to
So
do it.
I have one. It's a new version. It's a cassette Bluetooth. I'm fucking Bluetooth to this car right now.
Oh my
I don't
gosh.
get how they do it. You sync it to a cassette and then you push
the
the, cassette
Bluetooth
in.
is in the cassette, like in the.
But
Yeah.
then you have to go to a radio station with the Bluetooth.
No, you just push the cassette in and then it clicks over to playing a cassette and it's playing Bluetooth.
That makes no sense.
Don't understand it.
Strange shit.
Coolest thing in the world.
I know,
though.
but it still plays Pandora Premium though, right?
Fuck you. Dude,
Heath
Dude.
still uses Pandora. The
let
app.
him live.
Premium. He pays for Pandora.
no,
to an
I
ad
pay
every
premium
song.
now. I don't have the Hey Pandora listener.
Oh, you
Like,
don't?
You can't,
okay. I
you
pay
can't
premium.
even pick your fucking music. There's radio on Spotify. If you like a song, you go to that radio, and it curates a whole damn playlist.
No,
That's
no,
true.
no,
You
no,
You can
no.
see what's coming up.
I don't.
Everybody gives me so much shit for Pandora. I think it bangs. I think it slaps.
No, I think right now you have what's that syndrome?
Confirmation bias or
No,
what?
I don't know where you
Stockholm
know,
syndrome.
You know it's better for you. Know Spotify's better for you, but you don't want to do it.
I like
You wa-
Spotify when I'm like, I'm going to play these songs right now. If I don't know what to play, I know I have radio stations curated to my specific likes
That's
that are just.
on Spotify.
Yeah, but the playlists on Spotify are just like a list of 30 songs that they just repeat.
No, you can switch it up. There's even like bedroom pop, surf rock, all of these fun things.
Yeah, but you like see the songs in front of you.
What's wrong with that?
I like because it's just that set list.
Then why don't you just...
I think because he's been using Pandora for so long, so it knows exactly what he wants.
I like
to
the
listen to.
randomization of it.
I
you
still
know?
listen to the radio.
That's cool.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Like in your Jeep, like you?
Yeah.
Huh?
I used
You
to-
don't
when
plug
I-
your phone. Why don't you just listen
No,
to your
I do.
music?
I use Apple Music. I don't want to hear it. I love Apple
Wait,
Music.
Apple Music is good though.
It's not bad. I just don't think all my friends are on it.
I have my categories.
Yeah,
Apple Music.
I
but
think it's
I'll
a
put
step
it on
above Pandora.
definitely. For
I'll
sure.
put it on shuffle, but if I don't want to deal with picking a song and like going through it, I switch it to the radio. I'm like,
Do you feel,
whatever I
do you feel
get,
stressed out when you have it like on shuffle? You don't just like go skip to a song you like?
I do, but it's like the clutch. Like I just don't want to deal with it right now. Just give me what I.
Do you have a button on? Sorry, do you have a button on your wheel where when you're driving you just click the button?
Oh, and it's in the best spot.
Oh, so
It's right behind the 10 and 2.
so why?
No, I do it, but I'm just saying I listen to the radio because
Yeah,
you're
but
giving him
then-
shit
but then
for Pandora. I feel like the radio's worse.
The thing is, she'll sit there and click through and look at like 15 different songs and next.
if my eyes are off the road for too long, I'm like, all right, put the radio on so I don't have to choose.
I'm looking up the difference of how many people out there pay for Pandora Premium versus the amount of people who pay for Spotify.
Oh, Spotify is way bigger.
How many people do you think out there pay for Pandora Premium?
I'd say probably like at least 1 million people.
I can't guess it.
6.3 million.
6C?
Compared to Spotify, which is 188 million.
Pay for Spotify Premium?
That's insane.
Wow.
Because I mean, think about it. You get like podcasts. You get so much.
You got
under one
podcasts
umbrella.
on Pandora.
They do.
Oh, yeah.
Who?
There's a podcast.
Are we on Pandora?
There's a
Yeah.
Wait, you can listen to podcasts on Pandora.
Shout out to everybody on Pandora right now listening to Unfiltered.
I actually found some of my favorite comedians on Pandora.
Yes, it's a great.
I would type in I would type in a comedian that I like. Say I put like John Mulaney. It would you would listen to like 2-minute bit. What are they called? Bits.
Like little segments.
yeah.
Yeah, like 2-minute segments of people that are similar to John Mulaney. And I found like a good like top 5 that I now listen to religiously from Pandora.
Okay.
It's fun. And they give you like their funniest stuff.
I'm sorry to give you a hard time, Heath. It's
all right.
It's really cool that like
I think it's cool that you're stuck in 2000.
You should go to the Android. You'd love that.
yeah.
Honestly, I wish I could.
Go back to the Android if your texts weren't blue and if the quality of your Snapchats were
And the quality of your life was worse. And you just had nothing to live for. I don't know.
When you like upload like an Instagram story or Snapchat from Android,
Yeah.
is it like really shitty or is it?
I
like,
think it makes it. No, I think they make your content look really nice, but for everybody else,
Oh, so Android users that
I think
can-
iPhone when they know it's from Android, they'll like fuck up the quality because they want
they have
everyone
beef.
to hate
That's funny. I like
it.
that.
I think so.
Yeah, but like, okay, so all my pictures on Instagram aren't taken from my iPhone though. Like they're
Okay.
taken on like an actual camera.
Right?
Does it matter if I?
I think maybe it's just
Uploaded
like
it.
the competition, like their phones.
I don't think it's like pictures. I think it's just the video quality.
You know what's interesting though? A lot of people do the side by side test, like camera quality between the iPhone and like a Galaxy or whatever, and where you don't know which one is which, and they ask people to choose which one they think looks better, and everybody usually chooses the Samsung.
Oh, it's like the Pepsi test.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, you know about the Pepsi test?
The Pepsi test is like the one that happened like historically.
What's
like,
the Pepsi?
so-
What's a Pepsi test?
They did a blind taste test between Coke and Pepsi, and
This was like in the 80s or 90s.
when people didn't see the can that it came from, they chose Pepsi.
every time, which one
Really?
they like better?
Yeah. Which one do you like better? Everything was Pepsi.
Because-
and then when they showed the can and showed pouring into the two different ones and they saw what it came from, they chose Coke. And then they would do Coke versus another one, but they would it was like another type of cola, right?
Cola.
RC.
Yeah, something like that. So they put Coke in an RC cola, poured them both out, and they still chose the regular Coke, even though they were both the same.
Oh.
Just because
So
the
people just
can.
like the can. Wow.
Yeah.
Now they just like the
They
brand.
just associate. I know I like Coke. For some
That's
reason, I
so
chose this
interesting.
as the best, and I don't want to go back on what I.
And I think that's more important than like the actual taste.
it's literally all just branding
Insane.
is more important than the taste.
Dude, Pepsi is good though.
They're both good. I like if there was Pepsi, I would drink the Pepsi.
Yeah.
Zane had his very first root beer float.
What?
I was
And I
not.
told him, I told him to be nice. I said it's like 100-year-old dessert. Just be nice. It's not like a newfound thing, and he didn't like it.
It just wasn't
didn't
like
get
it didn't.
He was like, I don't get it.
And I get it. It wasn't. I'd rather have it separately. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like it wasn't like groundbreaking. I had it with Coke, and it tasted better.
I wonder if it's because I'm very nostalgic that like the brain thing. If I didn't know it was so old, maybe I wouldn't like it. You know?
Yeah.
I think of diners and like 50s.
And maybe I think I need to get it from from a place that
You
makes
should.
Go to
it because we were
Yeah.
fucking
Bob's amazing floats.
Cherry Coke float.
You know, I remember my first root beer float, and I got it at Chili's, and I got it for free. Do you remember the coasters at Chili's?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We would do this thing where we would have one coaster, and then we would take two coasters and then fold them, and then put another coaster on top, and we'd make a tower of the coasters to see how far it got. We got this shit so high at the Chili's where people at the restaurant were like, "Whoa, look at that!" And the waiter was coming over, going, "Damn, this is getting tall." And then, eventually got so tall, he was so impressed, he came and gave all of us free root beer floats.
Cool.
Wow.
How
That's
old
right.
were
The
you?
system. Oh, I think I was probably 3rd, 4th grade. Yeah.
That
or
is
Do they
like-
still have root beer floats at
exciting.
Chili's?
I don't think it's on the menu, but you can
I'm sure you
order
can
it. It's just
ask.
ice cream
It's
and root
so
beer.
easy.
I know, but there's got to be a special way to make it. That's
No, it's
not just.
That's why it's so.
You don't have to
great.
blend
It's
it
so-
or anything, like to make it.
That
Like
he
special?
thought it was.
No, it's literally just
It's
ice
funny
cream
when
and
it
you pour it
came
on
out.
it.
He goes, "Oh, it's just a scoop inside." I said, "It's like affogato,"
Yeah.
but he thought it was supposed to be blended.
Oh, no,
that makes
it's
more
a
sense to me.
float.
It makes sense.
I don't know. I like avocados. Those are nice.
Going
Those
back to
hit.
Yeah,
the-
those are really good.
Going back to the Pepsi though, you ever notice that servers and like waitresses, when they break you the news that they don't have Coke products, they're like, "We got Pepsi." It's always like kind of
negative because people
Yeah.
love Coke so much. I think because
Nobody's
most
ever been
people-
like, "Nah, we got Pepsi though."
Like,
Yeah.
They're like, Pepsi okay?
Is Pepsi okay?
but you know what I fuck with?
like
Pepsi okay?
you know what?
Wait, do you remember that? Do you remember that teenage post number? Blah blah blah.
Okay. Yeah.
There was one that was like, "Is Pepsi okay? Is Monopoly money okay?"
before we continue, we want to give a big thank you to our next sponsor of this episode, DoorDash.
It's probably time to pick up groceries when you're eating ramen for the 4th time this week. On or off campus, you can use DoorDash to save you that last-minute grocery run.
Get the back to school savings you really want and get unlimited free DoorDash delivery with Dash Pass. It's just $4.99 a month for students. How worth it? Come on, baby, so worth it.
With $0 delivery fees, exclusive items, and more than 25,000 members only offers nationwide, Dash Pass by DoorDash has everything you need to make this semester memorable.
And Dash Pass for students gets you delivery in an hour or less, so you can satisfy those spur-of-the-moment cravings or save even more with 5% DoorDash credits back on pickup orders.
And Dash Pass for students gives you access to more than just your favorite restaurants, saving you grocery runs, convenience store trips, and even have your back with gift shopping.
And you could save even more with an annual membership, less than $50 a year for unlimited $0 delivery fees.
For a limited time, our listeners can get 50% off when you spend $12 or more on your first DoorDash order when you download the DoorDash app and enter code UNFILTERED2022.
That's 50% off up to a $15 value on your first order when you download the DoorDash app and enter code UNFILTERED2022.
Don't forget, that's code UNFILTERED2022 for 50% off your first order with DoorDash. Subject to change, terms apply.
Thank you, DoorDash. We love you.
What is that?
What do you got, Jordy?
This is dream flavored Coca-Cola.
Ooh, I'll have some.
Dream
I
flavored.
actually,
It's their new flavor they came out with.
I actually don't think I've ever had Pepsi.
Really?
What?
I
Get
don't
the
think-
fuck out of here. Or what, sorry,
She
for my
never,
language.
She never grew up drinking soda.
Yeah, I didn't grow up drinking it, so I drank it as an adult, but I don't think I.
Whoa.
Now that I'm thinking about it,
That smells like a candy shop.
Hey, Jordy, let me hit that.
I do want to do a blind taste test.
Oh, I don't know.
It smells like like bubblicious, like watermelon.
I'll try it.
Oh, yeah. I don't.
You got whiskey?
Regular Coke is.
Jordy,
better.
I have a coffee cup right there by the TV.
smells
Keep going
like
to the
an
right, to the
energy
right, to the
drink.
right,
Yeah.
to the right, to the right, to the right.
That's what it
That
tastes.
one.
It tastes like an energy drink.
Oh, it tastes like a bang.
Yeah.
This tastes like something super nostalgic, like from when I was a kid.
Let me see it.
It almost tastes like you dropped a Jolly Rancher in some Coke and let it sit for a
Yeah,
bit.
it does.
It tastes like Chuck E. Cheese soda.
Man, there's something so nostalgic about this taste. No, it smells like bubble gum. Like, remember how remember
like
you
the
couldn't buy the
bubble
bubble
gum?
gum, but you would just smell the pack?
Yes.
The zebra
Oh,
Zebra
it
stripes?
does. It smells just like that.
Yeah.
It does smell like bubble
The
gum.
pack of bubble gum.
Yes.
I also
Hubba
never noticed.
bubba.
Yeah, Hubba Bubba. Or it was like bubble gum,
Watermelon hubba bubba.
Yeah.
Wait,
That would be
you're
brown.
right.
You take that shit out of your mouth and it was
Ew.
brown.
Wait, do you remember juicy fruit
drank
would
them.
just turn into liquid?
That happened to me once on the school bus.
That happened to
I
me.
was freaking out. I've never
Yes.
experienced that.
I was playing in the snow and I had a juicy fruit piece of gum and it just turned to water. It just
Is it still
I
like
thought I
that?
was drooling. I don't know.
Like powder. If you chew a
it just,
gum
like,
long
gets-
enough, it can chew.
No, it just melted.
It was like I thought I was bleeding. Like it just started pouring out of my mouth.
It's like not hard enough.
but I felt like we were chewing it for maybe 30 minutes?
Yeah, nothing. Like no time.
What's the amount of time people are chewing gum for on an average? Like how long
I
are you chewing
wish
gum
I
for?
knew.
Depends on
I
the gum.
spit mine out so fast. Like I want it. I'm like, yes, I need a piece of gum. I'll chew it for like 30 seconds. I'm like, this is exhausting.
Even Orbit, I think it's too big of a piece. Like I have to like, tear an Orbit like in half because
Really?
I always do.
Oh, I put 3 of them. I
me too.
love when it gets like big.
and that's why your jaw goes clack, clack, clack every
Man,
time
I
you
need
eat.
something for my jaw. It's like a
Clack.
thing with a pacifier.
the best are the cubes, the powdered cubes.
Oh, I love that
Little
texture.
marshmallow kind of ones.
Yes.
are absolutely.
That texture is to die for.
Oh yeah. Do
It's
you know what I
not
never noticed?
marshmallow. I
The
know it's not
Bubblicious, the duck on the Bubblicious gum.
Wait,
is,
I didn't want to call it.
I know I'm embarrassed. I'll do
What?
it.
I don't have any
no.
more left.
Call me on what?
It wasn't
the
marshmallow.
duck on the
Was
Bubblicious.
it marshmallow?
No, it wasn't marshmallow.
It was something he just said it.
He's got a look on his face.
No.
Wait, let's
Fuck!
rewind.
I didn't hear the other. I didn't hear the
What do
other
you want to
words.
say bullshit on? Go for it.
Oh, you're nasty.
Oh, that's guilt.
I know. Yeah, I know. He said it within the past 5 minutes, and he's like, "I got away with it" because he's like, he's
didn't.
over speaking.
And he's like really excited
He's
about
covering
it.
it
so
up
he's like,
now. He's trying to. He's taking
overcompensating.
the dirt right now and covering the
Yeah.
hole.
Because I want to talk about the duck on the Bubblicious gum, and now he had a nose ring.
Was it a nose?
Yes.
ring?
I kind of just realized that he's kind of like a punk duck.
He was
None of us are
so
listening
punk rock.
wrong.
He's a punk rock duck.
Punk rock.
gaslighter.
Gaslight.
Gaslighter.
I didn't say gaslighter.
No, you're a
No,
gaslighter.
he's calling you gaslighter. I don't know why.
Didn't he have like a choker?
Yes.
Like spiked choker?
What are you doing?
Look him
duck-
up.
Oh, the
the duck.
punk duck.
I was checking out.
Bubble
And I go.
Yum?
I was like,
What was it? Bubble Yum?
Wait, the
Oh,
duck had a
and
had
a
a
nose
choker
ring.
and a
No,
nose ring.
He's
No
always had
way.
it. He's always had it. He's a punk duck.
Bubble Yum, I think, right?
No, it's a bubble yum.
No,
Oh,
it's the gum.
yes.
It's the explosion.
No, look at his
Yeah.
nose ring. And he.
Oh my what? No way. There's no way
Yeah.
that duck had a
Wait,
nose ring like that.
Zane, you got to do that for Halloween.
Zane.
That's fun. The
Oh,
pink
Oh
mohawk.
my god.
Pink mohawk.
That's good.
This isn't. There's no way that always looked like that.
Damn,
Yeah.
look
No,
at
it
the,
did.
Look at the boobs.
Oh, she's hot.
Is it a girl?
big boobs.
Zane, you got to do that for Halloween.
I'm
That's
down.
hysterical.
What the fuck is that photo with Leo DiCaprio and a tarantula and bubble yum? That's the weirdest image.
Tarantula.
What is that?
What does that say?
Oh wait, it looks like an album cover.
Who the fuck made that? Like,
I'm about it.
Bubble Yum was good.
Aflac.
woo! I know.
That watermelon flavor, though.
And you would take that like out that.
Woo! You be staring at it.
But the flavor is gone like
Just rub
that.
it against your lips first.
You know what I never had was the ballpark bubble gum with like the baseball.
Big League
Oh,
Chew.
that was the best.
the best.
What does it
That's
look like
chalk.
inside?
Just
It looks like tobacco.
yeah, just shards of
It's like shredded cheese.
yes. Oh my god, we would throw clappers in.
It's
Oh,
oh
it's
my
like-
Oh,
gosh.
I thought you were talking about the big
No,
bucket.
Big League Chew.
My dad would
I
never buy me that.
loved Big League Chew. We used to work at the snack stand at my brother's games, and I used to.
Is that the type of shit where you would lose the taste in like 5
No,
seconds?
Yeah.
it was
To get
good
more
quality.
gum?
Oh,
it was
it
good
was?
quality.
Okay.
It
It
was
They
was-
have
good.
it for girls
It
now.
was tobacco before.
I kind of
tobacco.
like the like the branding, or not the branding. Sorry,
It promotes
the,
tobacco.
the vintage look of it.
Yeah, it gets little kids prepped for when they want to start chewing when they're older.
It's like in Sandlot where they do the chew tobacco.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
When I first watched that, I never understood what they were eating.
Yeah, it was
Watching it as
yeah,
a kid,
you
I was like,
didn't
"What are
know.
they eating?
What
What
is
is
chocolate?
that?
What do you do?
I
You
thought they
chew
were.
it.
I thought they were dreaming, and you don't think anything
Yeah,
of it.
I was so confused. Yes,
Oh my! The
those.
fruit
The
stripe.
tattoos, the tattoos.
Yes.
They would never
My
work.
God.
That would be a cool.
They would never work.
They work for me. That'd be a cool tattoo. Is actually having a permanent tattoo.
Oh,
of-
that is.
Oh,
I
yeah.
can see if you ever got a tattoo. I can see you with that. That's
That's
funny.
funny.
Thanks.
No
I
problem.
like that.
Or
that gum though, if you took it, snaps in half.
It was like a branch.
It was horrible, the quality.
Or like the fruit roll-up tattoo on your tongue. Remember
Oh,
the
that
fruit-
was-
Good. That was a mess.
I loved wrapping around my finger and
Ew,
I'd
ew,
suck
ew,
it.
ew.
Dude, my fingernail would be fucking red for days because I would do that shit.
I mean, it is a cool looking piece of gum. You got to give it to them.
It does. No, like they came up with really cool shit back then. They should bring that shit back. Bring it back. No, bring it like
still here.
Bring that style back, like that vintage look.
Yeah,
Like
what's
put
the
that in
one-
everything.
What's the one in the corner machine? The Chickies.
Oh, Chiclets.
Chiclets.
Dude,
Those lost flavor.
That used to go everywhere in Lebanon, in the Middle East.
Really?
That was like the
Really?
main gum in the Middle East.
Oh,
Was
that's
Chiclet.
funny.
What was
can
your
you tell-
What was your favorite mints?
Favorite mints?
I want you to see what it looks
Yeah.
like in
Do you
the
like the chalky ones at the diner?
My dad still carries Altoids around.
Oh,
all the
I
time.
love-
Oh my god, guys, this is what it looked like. You see the bottom?
Oh my
cool.
god.
That's how it looked everywhere. It was, oh my god, that brings me back.
Ours weren't even in a wrapper. Or a
Dinner
box.
mints is what you're talking. I love dinner
Dinner
mints.
mints.
Where they're
I-
like
those-
soft and you scrape.
Those would
them.
make
Dinner
me
mints?
nauseous.
Do you
I
remember
didn't like
in
that.
Dennis the Menace, the movie, where he goes over and like fucks with the neighbor, Mr. Wilson's teeth, and then he
He puts the
replaces it with chiclets in
Yeah.
it, and he comes out and he's like smiling with like the chiclets.
Is that the real, like the
the
live
movie?
version?
Yeah.
Dude, you remember Altoid sours?
They need to bring those back.
That was all
Wait,
time.
that's not like, it's not chalky, right? It's more
no,
like a candy.
it was like a little candy. Look at
Oh, those are good.
Oh, I never got those.
those things.
I love the cinnamon Altoids.
Remember the it was the gum brand, but they made like it was shaped just like that.
Bubble tape.
No, not bubble tape. It was a gum brand, but they made like mints, and it was like dragon fruit and like all these like other like flavors in the same.
Oh, the half and halves.
What was the gum brand? Like what's the brand of it? It was a gum, and then they made the mints.
Mentos.
It wasn't mint though. It was like fruity flavors. Ah, my god! I know everybody and they know exactly what I'm talking about.
Icebreakers.
Icebreakers.
The little
it's
Orbeez.
liquid. Oh, it's liquid. It's ice.
It's Icebreakers
liquid ice.
I love
It's like
that.
Ashley Simpson and Jessica Simpson.
That just gave me like a little rush.
Woo, chills.
And then it was
good.
Hillary Duff in
Oh no, not those.
Oh
Sorry.
my
Icebreaker,
gosh.
icebreaker sours.
The liquid ice.
Do you remember the one?
Wow.
Wait, do you remember the one person in school would have the breath strips? And be
Yes.
like, let me get one. Let me get one.
and then you would keep that shit in your pocket and you get it out of the dryer and it smells it and you were like,
Maggie was like,
It turned into one.
you're like,
those are. I'm gonna order.
those are expensive.
I want to order those.
And those got stale too. If you
They
had
were-
it for more than like 3 weeks, you like take one and it's like
Oh, I would knock them out in a day.
it's like
Mountain
Squidward
Dew
when he puts his
liquid
tongue
ice.
on the Krabby Patty. Icebreaker sours, Heath. That's what I was talking about.
Can we talk about how disgusting America is? Like, why do we have so many flavor? Did you see
Just
what?
the flavors of
I do want to
everything.
try it. I'm not gonna lie, but Lay's came out with like,
Yeah.
it was like every chip collapsed. I was like, we are disgusting. It was like Ruffle, Funyun, collab,
Oh,
like
yeah.
Lay's.
Did you see the girl that was like, "Oh my god, they finally made the Funyun Lay's onion
Lay's
flavored."
baby Funyun, onion flavored onion. Yeah.
Oh my, we are
Whatever, just
nasty.
a push on the shelf.
We are nasty.
Yo, but what
Keep
a
it
good
going.
idea though.
Oh, brilliant.
Like,
Oh, I want to try it more than anything.
What happened to pickled Doritos? That was gonna come out.
Ew.
And it never came.
Oh, interesting.
Ew.
I would
did
like
anybody
that.
ever win those competitions where it was like submit your flavor?
I think
With-
I think those
they
people
did,
win.
yeah.
really?
Where they have like ketchup flavor.
They even say they're like I think they have the person's like
picture
face
on
on,
the
or their
back,
a
yeah.
picture of their face on the bag.
That's cool.
Which is sick. Imagine winning that and your face is on all the bags. That'd be cool.
I have a distinct memory of when I was on a kid and I was at a playground and I was on a swing and I looked down at my feet and there was a bottle cap, like, plastic cap off like a Coke bottle. And it said, "Free trip to LA." I kid you not. I found this cap and I walked then around with like kids and I go, I found I've won a free trip to LA, and everyone's like, oh my god. And then this one kid goes, no, you can't get it because like you have to like claim it at a certain time and it's probably already passed. And he convinced me that it didn't matter. Like, dude, I was like first or second grade.
Oh, no.
And I just didn't like believe it, and I threw it away or something.
What?
I visually I
Wait, I feel
remember
like that's kind of true though, no? Like Is that not true sometimes? Like you have to.
I just remember this kid really convincing me that it was not, that I wasn't going to go.
I
Did it have,
remember
like-
that. There would be like different things that you could win on the
Yeah.
inside of
And
it.
it said free trip to LA, and
you
and it wasn't
imagine?
from my Coke. I found it on the ground at a swing, and
Do they still have that shit like on cans and bottles where you can like win?
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Cereal
I
boxes.
just feel like I don't see them.
yeah. Anyone ever
What-
won a sweepstakes or anything?
No.
I feel
I was gonna ask what flavor we would come up with if we want to do that.
Ooh, what's the bread? Monkey bread.
Oh, they have biscuit and gravy.
I
I would definitely do like a lasagna. A Ruffles lasagna. You know
Yeah.
when
Yeah.
lasagna's
Spicy
uncooked,
rigatoni.
it comes waved.
That's
not a
right.
bad idea.
Not bad at all.
It's so
try
crazy that like going to other countries, they have insane
Oh,
flavored
they have
chips.
I
of
feel
just
like they
like
have better flavors.
they have the coolest stuff.
They do have like better quality stuff in other countries.
Does
They
that
have
exist?
Filipino chips.
Sushi? Oh, wasabi ginger.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Oh,
Wasabi.
the one on the left sounds really good. Cappuccino? Damn.
Beer and cheese? That sounds good.
Wow.
That does sound, I would never eat
Where
that, but
do
that does
these
sound good.
exist?
You remember the TGI Friday potato skin chips?
Yes. They
Oh
still have
my
those.
gosh,
They still
wait,
have those.
yeah.
My mom would buy them, and I would make them like at home.
Well, no. Those were
oh, the
amazing.
potato skin chips.
You
yeah,
can still
yeah.
buy them at the grocery store, I think.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
today.
Yeah, they're in gas stations.
Dude, TGI Fridays is still killing it, huh? They probably sell more chips than the fucking food in their
I
restaurant.
don't know. I always buy those, and then like
I love
three chips in, I'm like, what am I doing?
Did I really need to
Like,
stoop this low today?
I can't finish the bag because it's like I needed that for one taste, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Then it feels weird.
Feels wrong.
Yeah.
Chloroform.
Huh?
Is that your word?
He's trying to throw you off.
No, that was just me. Imagine like that was my word. Chloroform.
You would do something like that though. You would be like toss
Yeah, like
it
I'm
in
gonna make it too obvious.
because you didn't realize how you could steer the conversation to talk about chloroform.
Oh, there's no way I'm gonna steer this.
Oh, that is a word.
Bullshit. Is that your word?
Yes, you like that shit,
I think you were doing some reverse psychology.
Yeah, me too. But then I was like, would he really think of doing that?
I would do that though.
That was
so that
very
was a good
well.
call.
You stumped us.
Yeah. You thought my word was chloroform.
I feel like we're playing like a who murdered who game.
I wish we can find. We can't say if anybody said them all, right?
Save it to the end.
So did you see the whole thing right now? The Venice Film Festival is happening. They did the big "Don't Worry, Darling" premiere, and
with Harry supposedly spitting.
on Chris Pine.
But I saw a zoomed in video and like he doesn't spit.
Who's Chris Pine?
looks like he just kinda
does
like-
not, he did not spit. I
But
looked
Chris-
at the video.
Who's Chris
But Chris Pine goes.
Who's Chris Pine?
Just somebody
Chris
in the
Pine though
movie
has
with
this
him.
reaction where he goes.
It looked like he was just looking down at his seat, and his glasses like dropped to the seat, and I think
That's what Chris Pine's reacting to.
yeah, the glasses.
Oh, but then just now, Chris Pine's like team was like, "This is completely false. This is being completely blown out of proportion." Harry Styles did not spit.
You can tell there's a lot of like drama going on because the
There's
way
definitely
they're all
something
the
up.
way they're all acting is like they're covering up a murder.
Oh,
like
I know.
it's pretty crazy seeing all of them act like that, like at the premiere and like.
Oh, watch. So Harry Styles comes out and watch. He goes, and then
He like stops, looks down, clap.
I mean, it does look like
It looks
you're
funny.
saying Harry's sunglasses fell, or
No.
no.
Chris's
Chris
sunglasses
Pine's
fell.
sunglasses, like he put it down and
replay it one more time.
it looked
Go
like
back,
it may have fell.
Oh wait, here we go.
And then he reacted to it falling.
Wait, now play.
No, nothing fell.
But the way Chris Pine reacts, like,
They're movie theater seats, so it looks like the glasses may have fell. No,
why does he stop clapping? Then why does Chris Pine stop clapping?
So- Something is
his glasses
weird.
are in his hand. Just kidding.
They're in the movie together.
Sets him down. Clap. Tour. He goes.
Why isn't Harry Styles and Olivia sitting next to each other? Aren't they dating?
Yeah, apparently.
It doesn't look like it.
It doesn't look like it after this
They're-
movie.
Some shit went down.
Well, it would be too on the nose. It's not professional. Like if like that.
Yeah, but she looks like she's got a look on her face.
yeah, she's hiding something. She's
So
got some.
what is this movie that's coming out?
Don't worry, darling. Olivia
Okay.
Wilde wrote and directed it.
The trailer looks good.
It looks like kind of like a Stepford Wives situation where it's this idyllic community with all these husbands and their wives, and
Got
the
it.
wives are like oppressed and the husbands are doing some big experiment or something.
Okay.
Hopefully it's good.
I want to know T.
But I don't really think though that Harry Styles bad on him.
I don't
But
think
it's
so
one of
either.
those things where you keep looking at it over and over, where you just start seeing things.
And he's never in like drama, and I feel like this is the first time where he's like really in drama. Because you
Harry?
never see him in like anything.
Did you see him though when he was doing some interview and he goes, "What I love about this movie is that it feels like
A movie.
Like, you know, it's like a film where you can go see in theaters." And it's like, what are you saying? Like,
What does that mean?
I don't know. But everyone's got to slip up every now and then. We all
Yeah.
say stupid things.
That's true.
We should get him on.
I think he would do really well on this. This would be so good for him.
Do you think people would like him?
That's something our parents would say. Why don't you just have Harry Styles?
Oh
on?
my! The people
do
they
that all the
suggest
time.
to have on.
They do
Why
that.
not?
I'm
why
like-
not have this person?
If we could,
They think
Oh,
we're
you
like the
can't just-
biggest
Why
podcast.
can't you just message that person and say something?
have them come on.
Weren't we going to have Dwayne Wade on and Gabrielle Union?
Yeah.
Y'all said that enough to the point where I told people in my personal life it was going to happen, and now I'm pretty embarrassed.
It was because we thought we were going to work with this guy that was connected with them, and it didn't end up working. So we felt too bad even asking to make it happen because we weren't.
But apparently they wanted to.
But then the Nelk boys get to interview Elon Musk. Like,
know.
Well, I mean, that's a whole world that we're not even. If Elon Musk was here, what the fuck would we talk about?
a lot of stuff.
Space-time continuum.
That we would not even understand what he's saying.
I don't know, but I think we could be like, well, what's your favorite Drake meme?
I think we could make them laugh.
That's what I like about our podcast. If we did have bigger guests, we wouldn't talk about what everybody else talks about. With
That's
them.
true.
I want Octavia Spencer.
I think someone like that would be amazing. Or Kathy Bates.
Yeah, like, have an Academy Award winning actress. Here,
Exactly.
Kathy Bates.
Which actress would you want here? Let's make it happen. Let's manifest it.
Oh, they're like, who's in the
Actress.
offer?
Jennifer Aniston.
What?
Ryan Reynolds or Ryan Gosling. The Ryans.
Both Ryans?
Both of them.
That would be cool.
Ryan Reynolds.
I think we can make that happen.
Oh no, I would want Jennifer Lawrence.
Oh, she's
Okay.
funny.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, she's the best interviewee.
And she still got it. Did you see her like little Vogue interview she just
She's
did? a few years ago?
amazing. She is amazing.
She still got it.
She's really funny.
Mm-hmm.
That's who I would want.
She knows shit.
So does Jim
What
Carrey.
has she been up to?
Oh, I want Jim
She's still
Carrey.
doing
Had been a baby. I think
What's the last movie she was in? I feel like I never see her anymore.
That's a good question.
Do you even think she likes acting
Yeah.
anymore? She does?
Yeah, but I mean, you won an Oscar. You can kind of chill and focus on being a mom.
That's true.
Like we don't need. And then she was on a roll where or she just did so many huge blockbuster hits where she's been paid out.
Yeah.
Like Florence Pugh.
I just want to see her on a good show.
Yeah.
Like on a really good.
Have you ever seen Winter's Bone?
No, that's a old. I always see it and I'm like, oh,
That's what like put her on the map before she got Hunger Games.
Yeah, I know that was like one of the first movies she was done. Just too old. You know when you see a movie, it's just too old.
It's
I-
like
I see a movie-
2011.
I see a movie that's 1999. I'm just like,
Oh, I like them.
I think they're easier to watch. I don't like the way new shit is filmed.
I know I like 2000 to 2010. That's like I like that era of movies. But anywhere before and after, Jordan.
What's going on?
Go ahead, just give it a second.
What are you doing?
He's plugging in your iPad that you wanted. Where are you leaving to again? Oh, you're going to Alabama.
on Alabama.
It's exciting. What are you doing in Alabama?
We're going to the Auburn Penn State game.
Very
Anything
cool.
crazy happening there?
I mean, my aunt and uncle and my cousin are going to be there.
Okay. Anybody else?
No, like, but I guess like Patricia's family and stuff. I'm just fired up. I love going to a good sports game. SEC, it's
Yeah.
so fun. Like they got so
You're in
many.
Alabama
traditions.
a lot.
Yeah, I am. But you know, it's fun.
Are you gonna move there?
I don't know. No, not for like. If I ever did, it'd be like a long.
Where do you want to end up?
I don't know. I really do
I
not
feel like
know.
you'll
I
end up in
kind of wouldn't. I wouldn't. I don't see myself living like in LA, but I do love Texas too.
If you had to move to another country, where would you guys go?
Oh, the country. I feel like that's hard.
I don't know.
Italy.
Italy.
I just don't
'Cause
know
I
anybody
could
who
read
lives
their
in Italy.
menus.
Pizza, pasta.
I know what their food is.
But like genuinely, do you think you could move to Italy?
Yeah.
Genuinely, like forever.
All right,
Okay,
let me
let me
change
answer
my
this
mind.
again. Yes.
I don't know anybody who lives in Italy, so I'd go nuts. I have like a handful of friends in London where I could like be like, all right,
Yeah.
I could be here.
I'd go be like a mailman in Antarctica. Just talk to nobody.
A mailman in Antarctica. Where are you gonna deliver
What in the
mail?
world?
There's like a couple huts.
What in
I think you work in just one office at Antarctica. You
Yeah,
get the
but
mail
that's
and
the best
you
part.
go
You just-
room to room. Yeah, maybe. Antarctica got no desire.
Nobody's been there. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, there's like
it's
probably
so rare.
6 people there.
Lord's been there.
She has.
Yeah.
God.
Gosh.
I watch that clip like once a month.
So good.
Yeah.
It really gets me.
Isn't she running for office or what is she doing now?
Oh yeah, she wants to help the children in need.
Yeah, she's like, I want
I
like a
love
kid
her.
who like got
Who's
something
got, like,
wrong
problems.
with him. Something wrong with
Something
him.
wrong with them?
She would be the best mom. The
She would
best.
though. She would.
I think she would.
I hope so.
No, she would be. She's very grounded. She just comes off a little.
I feel like she wouldn't want. I feel like she wouldn't want kids.
No, remember she we asked.
Oh
her.
yeah, Sam. I didn't know if it was trolling or not. I don't know.
No,
if she was like fucking with us.
She definitely loves kids.
She's still with Boonk Gang, right?
No.
I thought
No,
they were
she's with
together
a-
and moved
she's
to
with somebody else.
Georgia.
She's not with Boonk
She's
anymore.
with like a big rapper now.
What?
Yeah, he has like millions of followers.
Offset?
It's not Boonk.
No, it's not Offset.
It's not Boonk Gang.
No, wait, it's Champagne Poppy on Instagram. Who's that?
I was like, that's Drake. Drake's,
would be
Drake's the
couple
type
of
of
the
guy
year.
to see like Will Vicky like she's such a sweetheart. Oh wait, you guys are going to Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
We are.
What's the
In 2
plan?
days.
To do what?
My sister's engagement dinner's on Saturday.
How fun!
So we're gonna go for a few days, go see the family, go to Jersey. Maybe we'll go. I think I want to take him to Seaside for the first
Yeah,
time.
she's still with Boonk Gang.
Oh really?
What does he sing?
No, Boonk Gang. He used to be really big on Vine.
Oh wait.
He would like go to like a barber shop and then he'd like steal something and run out. And he'd be like, Boonk Gang, Boonk Gang.
I thought you were saying click clank. Like I thought clank clank.
Oh yeah.
My
Boonk
bad.
Gang.
Boat Gang.
I forgot what the
You're talking about Mr. Clank Clank.
clank clank.
Clank,
Yeah, clank clank. I'm
Who convinced us he was a porn star? Do you remember that? We were
Oh
like,
yeah,
oh, okay.
I believed it for a few seconds.
Cool.
For sure. They were good at trolling. They did a good job.
I know they went home and laughed about us.
Oh, yeah.
They laughed at
Oh,
us.
they
No,
hated
they
us.
didn't.
They made fun of us. I'm trolling right now.
Oh, okay, all right.
Close it out.
Okay, I'm fine
Everyone's
with that.
panicking because their words. Matt's
Well,
got one
I'll
more
say
word.
this. I'll say this. I'm all right. I'm done. I already
You said your second word?
Do you want me to let you know what it was?
Hold on,
Wait,
real quick.
where's Jordan?
Jordy. All right, should we do a reveal for our secret words and see?
time.
We don't have anything confirmed for you two.
That you guys haven't got your words out. You've been
Have you
shy
said your
about it?
words?
It was impossible to get it out.
Come
Have you said
on.
any of them?
There was one chance to get mine out, and I missed the chance.
But the whole
like I
bit-
realized.
The whole bit, like the TikTok clip would be so funny of you guys trying to get it in.
No, I totally understand. It was our first time playing, and I genuinely could not
But you
get
got
it.
one in.
No, I got none in.
Oh,
I didn't get any.
Did you get any in?
I
There
got
was-
both in.
You got both in?
Damn, Mariah.
No way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh
How
my-
many did you get in?
Well, you guys busted me on one, but I got one in, and I got it
cool.
in before.
Oh, this is exciting.
Cuckoo clock.
Really? Okay.
cool.
I got my one in, and you guys got baguette.
Okay.
So I
You
said
got
both.
so you got one in.
Yeah.
Before baguette.
No, after.
Okay.
Cool.
Man, if it comes down. Okay. How do we want to reveal this? You want me to say mine?
Yeah.
Hold on. I want to know his first that he didn't say.
Okay.
The two were Dust Bunny and Interception.
Okay.
Interception, I knew I wasn't going to get that in anyway authentically.
Interception? Yeah, that.
I feel like you
No.
try to say
The
other
way-
words and accidentally say interception all the time.
Oh,
He's like,
yeah.
You with the Drake memes, you could have been like Drake's type of guy when he watched the football game, being like, "That was a sweet interception," or like,
That was on break.
I feel like
There's so many.
Dust Bunny, I was trying to get it in when you were talking about the air ducts.
My strategy
Ever.
was my words were tough, but I was
I
thinking
thought-
I was thinking of a conversation that can build into that. So I was forcing conversations out that like were kind of out of the blue.
okay.
You want me to do mine?
Yeah.
Okay. My first one was live, laugh, love.
Oh,
You're like, how can I live,
God.
laugh, love in these conditions?
Yeah.
I knew something was a little like
It
off
was
with
a
that.
little wonky.
Where I was like, when you hear Mariah normally like do a TikTok sound,
And
like,
it was kind of quick because I said it while we were talking about doing our words.
I heard it and I didn't.
Yeah. And then my second one was glue stick.
Shut up.
You bitch.
oh, because you're like, you ever like get like things that you want to eat?
Yeah. So
You can't
That
eat
is
pink
so
stuff.
there
Funny.
was a video that I came across that this guy was saying things that you want to eat growing up, and I thought of the purple glue stick, and I was like, this is perfect. So I segued into that conversation
That's so
just to get to
funny.
glue stick, and then you were steering towards eating a mammoth or whatever.
A manatee. Get it right.
A manatee, and I was like, "Can we stop talking about real like meat? I need to get back to glue stick."
I can sense you were like, this
I
is
was like, anyway.
Yeah, you
So
didn't-
that purple, what's it called? What is it? Glue stick?
Good, Baba.
Damn, that was good.
Oh man.
Okay, what's you?
The one
cuckoo
that I
clock?
got in.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys
I'm
called me out on
nervous.
cuckoo clocks or cuckoo clock. It was Ellen DeGeneres.
Oh my god!
Ellen DeGeneres doesn't have my birthday, but I was like, we were talking about famous birthdays, and I got
that
Tom
was-
Hanks, O.J. Simpson, Ellen DeGeneres. Like,
Damn.
So, were you thinking of? Do you share a birthday celebrity?
yes.
Okay,
Right
'cause that
when you
came
were
out
like, I
wonky.
heard birth-
You said celebrity birthday you share.
It was like, so, yeah.
I was like, that's odd. You don't mess up. So I think you were thinking of the Ellen DeGeneres future, and that came out, and you weren't thinking of.
Yeah.
Damn, okay.
That was.
I was
brilliant.
worried he was gonna start pulling up our birthdays, and y'all were gonna be like, Ellen DeGeneres isn't on here.
That was perfect,
Damn, okay.
Mac.
Mine was baguette, and my second word was Antarctica.
Son.
Oh my
I want to be a postman
gosh.
in Antarctica. You son of a- Well played.
Damn.
Well
That
played.
segued nicely for you because I said, "Where do you want to live?" And you were like,
Traveling, yeah.
country. What country would you want to live in?" And then you said Antarctica. I thought it was mailman at first
Oh, that's funny.
because I was like, "That is so." That's why I was laughing. I was like, "That's so random. Like, why would you say that?" So I was stuck on mailman, not Antarctica, because you love Antarctica. Your fascination with it.
Damn.
That was fun.
that was really fun.
We should give it to our guest. When they
It
come.
felt like it helped, but also like hindered my brain because
Yeah.
I wanted to be in the conversation, but I was also thinking like I gotta squeeze
I was
this
paying
out.
more attention on other people's words than my own words.
Oh, that's
the entire
funny.
time.
That's that's.
I was like, right when cuckoo clock got out, I was like, "Ooh, I'm done. I can just chill for the rest of this game." And
I
you were
tried
like,
to get them out as quickly as possible so I didn't have to think
Cuckoo
about
clock.
it.
It's fun catching it though.
We were all way off though. We were like, I whispered to Heath when he was explaining
Mozzarella?
the monkey bread and mozzarella. I was like, "Was it mozzarella?" And he was like, "No."
Yeah, or I thought it was like a cake pan or something
Yeah,
like
something.
that.
But I figured they were longer words, like tougher words,
Multiple
Yeah.
syllables.
not like cake.
All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, make sure to check out Cremota Coffee at cremota.com. We got a bunch of different flavors in bag and also K-Cups. We got a whole bunch of merch, hats. We've got the new on-air mugs. They come to you in this beautiful little package right there, bubble wrapped and everything, so it comes to you safe. And we also have our Patreon, patreon.com/Zane and Heath. You get early access to the episodes. You get a bonus high or drunk episode every month. All the episodes are going to be ad-free. And as soon as you sign up, you're going to get everything we've ever posted on Patreon that you can watch from the past.
Ooh. And as always, you can check out this episode or these episodes every Monday, audio form on Spotify, on Pandora, on Google, every Monday. And on Tuesdays, we post a video form of this podcast at youtube.com/Zane and Heath.
We love you guys. And we'll see you unwinders after this episode on Patreon,
Mwah.
baby.
Bye, guys. Love ya.